Welcome back to the Boom Boom Room, y'all. Whew, I feel like it's been a long week, y'all. Long week. Anyway, I feel so far away. How was y'all weekend? Interest this month. What was going on this weekend? How did y'all do? Hey, bestie boos. What's going on? How was y'all good weekend? Welcome to the Boom Boom Room. Glad to see y'all back here again. Everything that was going on, I can't even remember this. It seemed like this, excuse me, I say it all the time, but I feel like this month, this year is going so fast. Next week is August. It's freaking August. Time for the kids to go back to school. Hot girl summer ending. Well, not for me. My summer wasn't no hot girl summer. It was okay. I'm saying in relation to having a hot girl summer, it was anyway. Ooh, this drink is fire. Yeah, I was in there mixing some stuff up. It turned out good. I need to remember what I put in here so I can do it again. Good, refreshing, give you the summertime feel. I like it. I like it. Hopefully, I don't kick it on the floor. But anyway, y'all, what's going on? What's new? What's tea? Making my little picnic right here in my lap. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Um, today is a rather sensitive topic: love, control, or domestic abuse. That is the topic for today because I see a lot of stuff going on that I want to address. Protection or possession. When love starts looking like control, what do you do? What do you do? I think tonight's topic affects people from every background. You know, rich, poor, whatever. People go through these types of relationship problems, and oftentimes it's hard to tell other people or let them know. So, when does relationship go from loving to controlling to abusive? Can you recognize the signs? But if you do recognize the signs, what do? You know, our goal tonight isn't to diagnose anyone's relationship or tell people what they need to do. It's to educate, raise awareness and encourage healthy conversations because, you know, I've never personally been in it, but I've witnessed people that are close to me be in these types of relationships. And it's heartbreaking to see. So we want to make sure to make clear that not every disagreement is abuse. Not every request is controlling, but there are behaviors that, when repeated over time, can be harmful and even dangerous. So let's talk about where those lines are, and when those lines are crossed, what do we do? What do you do? Who do you turn to? Um, I know, and those can be some of the most dangerous situations to be in. So we definitely need to raise a little awareness to where we are in that. So I just want to know from you guys, what does healthy love look like? I think it should include trust, respect, communication, freedom. You can't be locking anybody. When you lock down in a relationship, it's different, but you can't monopolize somebody's time and their movements and all that stuff. It also looks like accountability, mutual decision making, not you just talking to me or talking at me or talking down to me. We have to be able to discuss these things, especially when you get into a relationship. You need to do some stuff y'all need to know. I think we should have they should have references. Let me call your last girlfriend. See how it was in the middle. Not the beginning, not the end, because the beginning be real good. The end sometimes be real bad. The middle, that's where you're gonna find your meat and potatoes at. So what's the difference between a boundary? Boundaries, you need this in healthy love. If you continue doing this, I may leave. Is that control? Or it's control, you're not allowed to do that. Somebody put a stipulation like, nah, you ain't allowed to do that. What? Like, I got your child. Like, wait. Can boundaries sometimes sound controlling? Absolutely. When does protecting yourself become trying to control someone else? I think, I went through a spurt of that in being married, trying to protect myself. Like, I don't want you going here. I don't want you doing this. I don't want you to do, So it was kind of controlling because people was going to be, especially grown-ups, going to do what they want to do. And some kids going to do what they want to do. You can't make them stop doing anything they want to do. Many controlling behaviors begin disguised as love. Oh, baby, I don't want you to do this. Text me when you get there. Send me your location. I don't like your friends. They're not good for you. You're not wearing that. Ooh, that's one of my pet peeves. You cannot tell me what to wear. That be the first chance for me to get out. Delete them or delete him or delete her. Like, wait. I know how to control myself in any situation. I shouldn't have to do all that. You should trust me and not try to control everything, because you can't control every variable anyway. You'll drive yourself nuts. When does concern become control? Is there a difference between asking and demanding? Absolutely. You can ask, but you can't ask in a demanding way. Like giving people those rhetorical questions. But it is absolutely a thing. You can ask that gives people more respect and dignity, where you demand that's kind of, if you're not used to that, that's kind of demeaning. So intent matters, but impact matters too. Ask your part if they feel anxious because they're afraid of your reaction. You know what I mean? Like they want to people please you at that time. Even though that's something they don't want to do, probably not going to do, they're telling you what you want to hear. Is that still healthy love though? If you're placating a person and trying to get them to believe that's what, just believe, what you're saying, and it's really not that. I'm sorry, y'all. This light's bugging me. Hold on. Oh no. This little bug in here is terrible. So, what are some examples of healthy love? Healthy love looks like asking, taking accountability with each other. Healthy love is when you want to do something for that person that I want to say respecting their boundaries, even when they don't have to ask, because you know better. You know better. This light is terrible today. Sorry, y'all. And how do you know healthy love when you see it? Especially if you've been in other relationships that hasn't taught you what healthy love is, or you haven't seen that modeled in your home growing up. How do you recognize it now? Because some people like that toxic stuff. They gravitate toward it. So we have to watch out for those things. When people hear domestic abuse, they immediately think physical violence. And that's not just physical violence. It's emotional abuse. That often happens first and then sometimes never becomes physical, because, being with emotion and mental, that's a strong remote control. Let me say it like that. That can make or break a person long after your wounds have healed physically. So That doesn't make it harmless because it's not giving you any bruises or anything like that. Emotional abuse includes, I cannot talk, manipulation. Well, if you love me, you'll do this. Well, I don't love you today. You made me do this. You ever see somebody do some, like you? They do something disrespectful or uncouth, and you made me do this. How did I make you? How I make you do this? I'm only like acting like this because I care. So they confuse you. That's a manipulation. Like, wait, what? So sometimes people chase that. I used to hear back in the day that older women, you say I don't know if that he loves me unless he hits me. What? Another form is gaslighting. What? That never happened. Under the Shaggy effect. Wasn't me. Like, I know I seen. I know I heard. Or you're crazy. You too sensitive. I'm too sensitive because I'm trying to make you respect my boundaries? Absolutely not. How dangerous is it when someone becomes doubting their own reality? Because a lot of times when gaslighting happens, that's one of the things that happens. How dangerous is it? It can look like sometimes it starts with isolation. It's a red flag. Pulling someone away from their friends, their family, their church, their co-workers, things that they normally do in their daily routine, just can exert a certain amount of control. You gotta watch out for them. They isolate you so you can feel like you have nobody but them and no. So where are you gonna turn if you don't have nobody but them? You isolate your family and friends, so now they mad at you, and so you feel like you can't go there, and that be their the biggest intention for them. Why is isolation one of the biggest red flags and fears? Why is that one of the biggest red flags? Because you don't have anybody to back you up. You don't have anybody to defend you when you can't defend yourself. Nobody's looking out for you. Nothing is ever good enough. That type of criticism, that consistent criticism, nothing is ever good enough for them. Your appearance, your career, your parenting, your weight, your cooking, oh my God. Eventually, you just doubt yourself altogether. You begin believing that criticism when it ain't true. Like you did all these things before them and was fine before them. But it usually looks like love bombing in the beginning. And man, I've seen movies like that 1,000 times, and a lot of them are based on true stories. One of my favorites is No One Would Tell. The movie with what's the boy name from Fred Savage. He was from The Wonder Years, and then the girl from Full House. They did this movie, and he isolated. He did all these things. He loved bombs during the beginning. Then he isolated her, controlled her friends, family. It was like he started off with emotional abuse and then began hitting her. So with these types of things, like when you find yourself in these types of situations, how do you relieve yourself? I know sometimes taking space is healthy. In any relationship, you got to take space. If they're hovering over you, that means they can't trust you. You don't want to watch you. They want to control you. So how do you take that healthy space? You see some of that type of manipulation. I cannot talk today. Manipulation looks like the silent treatment. You don't do something, so they withhold their everything so they can make you feel emotionally depleted from not getting what you need from them. It's intentionally withholding communication to punish someone healthy. Is that healthy? I understand some people need silent treatment to calm down, to think things through and all that stuff, but what we're talking about is to purposely meant to punish you. That's a whole different conversation. I don't know why I can't talk today. I've been having mumble mouth for like a week. Like Jesus, Whew, Lord. What about has anybody been intimidated by a partner? Or even when they say domestic, that could be anybody in your house, your kids, your sister, your brother. Sometimes intimidation looks like punching walls, breaking things, blocking doorways, throwing objects. How do we deal with that? When we start seeing these things in the beginning, what do we do to give them the benefit of the doubt? Think it's cool? Like, yeah, and if you're doing it, do you think it's cool? And fear doesn't have to come from being hit or fear of what might happen, it could come from there, like, oh, they might not love me no more, they're gonna leave me, they're gonna do this. It doesn't necessarily have to be hit or physical. Sorry, y'all, this drink is good. I slipped up and made something real good. Now every time I put it down, I'm thinking about it. I'm looking outside of my eyes, see if it's still there, and I know it's there. What does love bombing look like? Can that be good? Can love bombing be good? I don't know. Somebody answer that for me. Can love bombing be good? I can look it up. People out just, it usually happens in the beginning. Oh, they're giving you this. They give you so much attention. They love you. You want this, anything you want. I want to see you. I want to rub your feet. I just want to touch you. I want to be in your skin. Is love bombing good? I guess it depends on the intent. You love bomb me to get control of me, to get my trust and my security, and then you start trying to have controlling behavior. That's not good. But if you love bomb me because you're really feeling this way, sometimes people just feel intense about somebody, then that's different. But that's like when the pimps love bomb, right? They love bomb you. They give you all these things like, I'm the best thing. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But that theory is called, excuse my French, but that's called breaking the bitch. So they get you comfortable with them and dependent on them, and then they use you for what they need to use you for. So y'all gotta watch out. Sometimes everything that glitters is not gold. For real. And a lot of people love bomb to keep you on the hook. I read this study a couple years ago, y'all, so my numbers might be a little off, so just give me some grace. That said, it's a little off subject, but this sort of subject. Women fall in love with what the men, like the man that they met in the beginning, like the honeymoon phase. And they can stay in love with that man for like 10, this lady said 10 years, was it 10 years, 12 years? Just off them first 3-4 months that they gave them everything. And they be chasing them first 3 or 4 months of how they felt. Mm-hmm. I'm like, is that true? Mm-hmm. And I kept thinking, like, did I do that? Did it get me like that? Maybe. Do y'all believe it? This lady said this is true, and she has some numbers. I can't remember the numbers right now. And that just always stuck with me, like, so that's how they get you. You chase that feeling they gave you in the beginning because they loved you.
Hoping that they'll go back to that person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she said that, and I'm like, and the man was agreeing with me, like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He said, man, I do everything in the beginning. I ain't got to do nothing in the end because they're chasing me at that moment. Mm. I chased them and got them where I want to. And then in the end, I don't got to do nothing. They're chasing me. They're falling over me. They're fighting over me. They're this. And I'm like, and I'm thinking, I swear, I was thinking, did he get me like that? They might have got me like that. Yeah, I don't know. They can't get me like that today. But yeah. I'm like, dang. But I digress anyway. So yeah, that's a different thing. Like, Are we still chasing that even with the love bombing? That's what made me think of that. Are we still just chasing that feeling that they gave us? That's like a drug. Love is like a drug because you be chasing it and wanting to do anything for it. Even take some abuse. And I used to hear people say, well, anything worth having worth fighting for. Look, I don't want to fight my whole life. Damn it. We ain't going to do this the whole time. Knock it off. Has anybody out there ever felt intimidated in their relationships? Like the things we mentioned, and have you ever felt intimidated, like you didn't know what to do, how to leave, or if you want to leave, you still love that person, but you didn't know what to do with their intimidation? What do you do? Fear doesn't have to come from being hit. So what do you do? Or the fear of what might happen next.
What's all considered intimidation? Like, you know.
Well, the thing they listed here was um, punching walls, breaking things, blocking doorways, throwing objects. Um, did I say blocking doorways?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. That's all they had listed. They had some examples. Like not letting you leave, or if you do this, I'm gonna do that.
I ain't never had that.
Right. What do you do if you feel like you're intimidated? Even if it's not from physical abuse, you think maybe if they're gonna take their love away or they're gonna do something drastic like that, what do you do to calm your mind yourself, or to stay within your boundaries of what's healthy and not be, which is my next topic, trauma bonded to this person? Because when you start with the intimidation and I'm gonna take my love away or doing this and that, now it's not the authentic love, it's the trauma bond. Now because your mind going through this trauma because you don't want this love to go away from you. That's where the love bombing come in, and it's conflict, and then love bombing, conflict, abuse, then apology, and they start say makeup sex is the best sex and stuff like that. Yeah, but what we making up for? We can't be making up from whole lot. Let me just say that. So, what do? You do that cycle: the love bombing, conflict, abuse, apology, honeymoon, and then you repeat. How do you break that cycle? And a lot of times, like for me, I didn't do physical abuse, but now when I'm looking at this, some little manipulation stuff going on. Um, you don't really know because you're in it. You have people like looking at something, you can't tell what's going on because you're too deep in it. So that's why sometimes people stay longer than they should, not because they're weak, often because the cycle just repeats itself and you create hope in your mind and you're like, this ain't gonna happen again. I'm gonna be different. But it doesn't always work like that. So how do we defeat those cycles? Can controlling people change? I think anybody can change. I think anybody can change. They just gotta want to change. If they want to change and ready to do the work, I think anybody can change. But I don't know. I got the people on here. Do you see?
That's what Talia just said. She don't see it streaming nowhere. That's what she just said.
It was on the thing. Say destination and title. What the heck? Hold on, y'all. We 24 minutes in. Select destination. If it says, man, I don't know.
she just texted me like, is she on it? Because I don't see it streaming nowhere. I'm like, yeah, she.
Mm-hmm. Give me, give me a minute, y'all. We better take a break. Yeah, say the destination. No, I can't stand street. Well, it said when I tried to go back, I was like, "You streaming live? You gonna end your live? Huh?" Mm-hmm. Oh shoot! I'm gonna start doing straight from YouTube. I ain't got time. Yes, it started at 6:30. It's on YouTube.
It is.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why nigga don't know if say live on YouTube. I'm not going here. Facebook always gives me a problem for some reason now. It's on my Facebook too. You see it on my Facebook? Look, cause I got it on
the countdown, so because you got to follow.
Yeah.
It's not showing up on mine.
Really?
So you might post it in 8 hours.
Wow, I wonder why it's doing that. Hmm. So she probably had to go to YouTube and I don't know why it's not posting on here. I'm like, dang, I ain't got no viewers. I was looking for questions, trying to see if I had any questions. They got a lot. They said I'm live on the thing. Nope. I don't know. I wonder if it went on TikTok. They see what the fuck. Says on my page, but I don't know. Shit. I'm fucking change. I can go back. God damn it. Hmm. I'm gonna just start doing this directly from YouTube, but damn, this is too ridiculous. Paying for this shit ain't no. I don't know. Just ask them could they see it from YouTube. I see it on there, but if they ask them could they see it for YouTube. Girl, leave me alone. I ain't thinking about something. Okay, well, have to make it do what it do. This motherfucker retarded. Oh, my boy stuck this shit. Girl.
I be having to put a blanket under my feet.
I'm gonna have to, because this is. What the hell? Why? Because I don't know, it's acting like that because I had a schedule. So why would it do that? I'm supposed to have a schedule. I don't say when I schedule it, make it private on Facebook. Some dumbass reason. Okay, let me go back in here and undo the loop.
Damn, he was in jail for 40 years, 39 years on death row, and they just found him innocent.
Baby, they owe me millions. Cause what? You know, mental anguish, you think you're gonna die every day?
Girl.
Oh, hey y'all, I'm back. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties. We were trying to stream to different platforms and it's acting up. So I don't know. I don't know. We on YouTube. Get to YouTube. Get to YouTube. That's all I can say. Um, yeah, we gotta find a new streaming service because this is ridiculous. I hate making me lose my train of thought. Like, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? What was we at? We was talking about. Trying to find my notes, yeah. Intimidation, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
what What
What's
in
different ways of intimidation they intimidate you to?
like to like do what you want to do, what they want you to do. I think the intimidation is when they're trying to scare you into something. When you physically, mentally scared, and they trying to get you to do something, that's what intimidation is when anybody do it. So, but we don't want you guys to um like be fearful of from being hit or fear of what might happen, which creates trauma bond. And always talk about love bombing. Trauma bonding and the cycle of trauma bonding is love bombing, conflict, abuse, apology, the honeymoon phase again. Then you complete the cycle all over again. You're like, how did I get here? It'd be so nice. I remember, not that this was, I don't know what this was, but I can like tell my partner's cycle. Like, okay, we doing good. Oh man, it's about time for him to start acting up. Something about to happen. Like I knew the cycle. Have y'all ever got like that where you know the cycle? Like, okay, we good. We vibing, and then it used to hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, let me wake up. Like, oh shit, something about to happen. Oh man, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. That is torture. Torture. Like I know he can only, in my mind, this is what I'm saying. I know he can only do right for 17 days. When 18, 19, 20th day, I'm worried, I'm sweating, got anxiety about the stuff. But my question to y'all today, when all of this is going on, we know how abuse makes us feel, emotional, physical, mental. Why do we stay? Not because we weak. We were talking about the cycle of creating hope. Like, why do we stay? And like I said, I knew the cycle was coming. I knew every 17 days we were good. The 18th day, I knew it was going to be chaos. I knew it was going to be something. Like, my anxieties was up. Where you at? What you doing? And calling this and that. Like, oh my God. It just hit you like a ton of bricks. Why do we stay past that and put our nervous system through that mess? I don't know. I know I was just used to what I was used to at that time. I wanted to be with them, and in my mind, I thought love in a relationship and a marriage can conquer all. It didn't, y'all. I'm divorced, so it did not conquer all. I mean, I don't want a bad happen to do, but I'm off it. I was good. I'm good. Oh, okay. Can controlling people change? That's what we was talking about last. Can controlling people change? Mm-hmm. I think anybody can change. Like, but it's if they want to change, if they're willing to do that work. I think they can change if they have accountability, a little bit of, well, a lot of self-awareness, because you can't call yourself out on something, then you lost half the battle anyway. Maybe some counseling, some therapy when appropriate, but you have to be consistent change over time. You can't just change for this 30 days and like, okay, I got her back, which is really what happened in them situations, because they try to manipulate you to stay. They change for a little bit, and then throw your ass back to the wolves, for a better, lack of a better word. So they gotta be consistent. Because I'm telling you, when I was on divorce court, that Judge Lynn told me that, and I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. And that's something else that stuck with me. She's like, girl, anybody can change for this amount of time. Did he stay changed? I'm like, no, because we're here. We're here. So no, he didn't stay changed. So yeah, just remember that. It gotta be consistent. Mm-hmm. How many chances do you get for protect before you protect your own peace with the abuse cycle? How many chances do you get? Because a lot of people don't make it. The emotional abuse can mess up your mind and get you to do things to threaten your own safety. The physical abuse, well, that's going without saying. It can do other things to you, so you never know how a physical altercation is going to end. So how many times do you do that before you protect your own peace? I mean, I did it a lot of times. I don't want to count, but I did it a lot of times over a lot of years. And I guess, what is the breaking point? What is your breaking point? with some of this. I done sat on back, y'all. My posture super comfortable. I'm from gangster land. Excuse me. Let me sit up right. Yeah. How many chances before protecting your own peace? Drop some numbers in there, cause baby, I know the Bible say 70 times 70, but ooh, child, child. Mm-hmm. Supposed to forgive people like God forgive you, but forgiveness don't mean I can forgive somebody and never fuck with you again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I forgive you, baby. I'm good. Ain't no beef, but get the fuck over there. Come get from around me.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So here goes some quick questions, y'all. It's called the rapid fire questions. Is sharing your phone's passwords and location healthy?
No.
Is it healthy? Or they say it's healthy. Is it is that sort of like borderline controlling, or like you want to keep them safe?
I guess it depends on the reason.
Yeah.
Mm.
But they could use that reason. Like, I just want to make sure you're safe.
Yeah,
but really.
A lot of times they say like they don't care if they don't want nobody touching your booty. Like that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But they just want to know,
Mm-hmm. But not for real. It depends. If it get to be a little excessive, like they say it's for safety, but you said what you doing at the show? What you doing at the like they looking at it constantly.
Right. Or you popping up.
That
where you at?
I think that really drives people crazy. That's why I don't think it's a good thing because you will just find yourself just looking at it.
Just looking at it, right? Oh my god! Oh my god!
I don't know. I wasn't just. It's crazy. As crazy as it may sound, I wasn't ever just looking at my partner.
Them spidey senses kick in. Be like, for me,
and it's crazy. Every time I would look at it, it was like, "Caught up." How do you feel? Like, I look at it at the right time.
We was talking about that, Camille, about how stuff just find you sometimes.
Yeah, I swear, when stuff going like that on me, I fall in my lap. I be like,
yeah.
I wasn't even thinking nothing.
Fall in my lap.
I used to get pocket down, like out of nowhere. like
Jesus,
stuff do fall in your lap.
Yeah, I'm gonna care.
I don't think it's healthy.
I don't like
it. Depends, but I don't think it is. Me and my current, we like now. I'm like my friends get my location, my sister get my location. If something is wrong, call one of them.
Right.
I agree.
I feel like, especially in two of the people that I dated, I would have never gave them my location just because they were already controlling. No, you can't control me. And that was used to be a ongoing thing. Why you don't mean what you be doing? Minding my business. If you can't trust me, please get from around me. We don't need to do this. It's okay. If you can find somebody, you can do that. Some girl that'll give you their location because they think that's cute. I don't think it's cute. And get out of my fucking business. Excuse me. Get out of my business. But anyway, what about y'all look, I didn't write these questions. I looked through all of them. Is checking a phone ever acceptable? Or is that part of controlling behavior?
Don't check my phone.
Oh man.
Don't check my motherfucker.
If you looking for something, I don't think you should. You know what I'm saying? Ask questions first, but I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you got to.
What about, can emotional abuse hurt as much as physical abuse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Have you guys ever
got slapped?
I swear, found out something that just brought you to your knees, stomach hurt, you can't eat. You like, what is going on? Like, baby,
like
what?
Your heart be
Breathing
like you
different, like.
Man. People don't know that for real.
That is.
Your heart can break. Like, it feels like your heart actually hurts.
Yeah, it's girl.
I've done that with my kids before too with different situations, but your heart actually hurt in that moment.
Like, baby, I don't know what just went on with that. I feel it in my stomach, can't eat, sweating. You're like, how did this be like he ain't physically touched me. They ain't physically touched me. But I'm feeling all these side effects from what happened, which is crazy. So it definitely can, I believe that emotional abuse is worse because it can do that to your body and it mess up your mind.
Yeah.
because now you can be constantly doubting and doing all this stuff, like second guessing yourself. Well, you know the right thing to do and know what's acceptable and know what's going on, but you second guess yourself all the time because you that emotional abuse, that mental, they got your mental messed up.
Yeah, that could cause insecurity.
Girl, insecurities, paranoia, because you be where you going? I'm going to the bathroom. Crack that door. Let me see who. I don't believe. But yeah, uh, that's a big one. That's a big one. I can't do it. Name if y'all can name a time when emotional abuse. If y'all want to share, that is when the emotional trauma, whatever, hurt more than the physical trauma. Is yelling abuse? I think it can be abusive.
Right.
It depends on what they yelling. If they yelling at you, bitch, yeah, that's abuse. But it yelling,
Yeah,
I yell all the time.
You ever see the people yell at their face and they be this close to somebody's face yelling? I'm like, oh, you might as well slap them. I'm not saying it, but that's what it feels like. You intimidating them so much.
Men voices, like some men voices can be like.
Yeah, that's why the kids be scared of them. The dads don't have to do that much. Mom be yelling all that. Dad come there and say something. They like, oh, like I've told this Mark all day. Like, get it together. Not that I call my kids that or whatever, y'all. But I'm just okay, is flirting disrespectful?
Yeah.
Have you in a relationship?
Yeah. I guess it depends on what form of flirting.
I
don't know because I don't know.
Technically, any flirting is disrespectful. Because that leads. This is my thing about letting another person feel like they got a chance. I don't really like that, but if it ain't no flirting that you'll do with your partner, then yeah.
I mean, it's a way to flirt and then still let a motherfucker know, like you still don't have no chance, but you cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, different ways because even with different professions, you have to flirt a little bit to entice them to like you, to want to do business with you, or go on with you. So I don't know. Maybe because I am. Oh. Oh, they can't see. They can't see it.
Yeah.
See all the natural crystal move.
Yeah, no, I don't.
But I guess flirting in those ways, if you get in a relationship, you know, your partner there, and you kiki and touching people.
If that's their profession, they probably know that already.
All right.
That's different.
I'm
trying to work.
Having social media made controlling behavior seem normal. Like people tracking, does she? Because I swear, y'all, from 2026, I learned that if somebody heart your picture, you heart somebody's picture, you're supposed to like them, you want them. I'm like, I didn't know that. Heart. You know how many people think
all I do is heart. I don't even do the like at all. So
they like, if you heart that picture, you like, you want. I'm like, oh, you know how many people might think I want them there because I heart everything.
Yeah, I don't even use the like. I always go to their heart. I never like.
That means love this.
Right. That's what oh, baby, they got a different meaning. I'm sitting there with my mouth open. They tell me, I'm like, that's what that means. I'm like, no, that ain't what it means. In my mind, when I'm hearting, I'm like, that's what it looked like to me. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, I heart everything.
It was something like they said,
girl stuff, guy stuff. I don't mean nothing by it.
You hard like it to me,
like
it ain't
nothing.
pics
I literally have not liked nothing. Ever since they have the heart button, I heart everything.
Man.
Yeah.
Like, wow. What's the biggest red flag that you've ignored?
When a friend of the person I was with told me, get the fuck away.
Like,
I still
that's your homeboy. That's your homegirl.
Man, the friend told me, like, hey, you found out early. Now what you gonna do with it? You gonna stay or you gonna go? Cause
did you clutch your pearls? And your friends like,
man, I was a hoe fool.
Would you rather have a jealous partner or a indifferent one? Like they kind of doubt you all the time, or you should do this, or like they're indifferent with anything that you do, not supportive.
Jealous.
Is a little jealous healthy? Is that kind of?
I mean, I don't know about it being healthy, but it's okay to have a little jealousy. I mean, we all be a little.
Yeah, just how you deal with it.
But right, if you crazy with it, like, oh girl was winking at you, oh girl was by you, I'm gonna go beat her ass. I'm gonna go. Like, if you crazy with the jealousy, and the guys too, they want to beat everybody's ass. They wanna, like, if it's crazy jealousy and they always think so everybody wants you and all that, then that gets a little crazy.
Yeah, that gets a little exhausting.
Act like you.
Have you guys ever tried to make your mate jealous purposefully on purpose?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Whole bunch. Whole bunch.
Oh my God. Can someone unknowingly become controlling? I think so, because I think that's what happened with me. I was annoying, like I was just so scared he was gonna do something else and trying to hold my relationship together. Like, you can't do this and you can't do that. If you do, it's over. I can't do it no more. And that's because I was at my wits' end. Like, I just can't. I can't no more. You do one more thing, I don't want to go to jail. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just couldn't do it no more. I knew that was the end for me. So, you guys, I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. I don't know why they streamed like that. We on YouTube and Twitch. Should have been on Facebook and Twitter and TikTok too. But it did not go that way, so we're gonna make sure we fix that for next week. But tonight wasn't about telling anyone what to do. It was about helping people ask better questions, because a lot of stuff with domestic violence and emotional abuse, haven't never experienced it personally. Some of the little sprinkles of emotional stuff, but nothing physically. So my intent for this is to learn. Healthy love shouldn't require fear. Healthy love shouldn't isolate you. Healthy love shouldn't make you lose yourself. Real love creates safety. Control creates anxiety, baby. Because I had somebody just run my blood pressure. I ain't gonna lie. And y'all probably know who I'm talking about. Like, one more thing. But abuse creates fear. If tonight's conversation helped you helped you recognize any red flags, start a difficult conversation with you or somebody you see going through this, then we did our job. I just wanted a better understanding. And you can find, I don't have the I think you can get the National Abuse and Hotline number from 211 or 611. They can help you if you ever in those types of situations. So please reach out. You don't have to go through it alone. There's many resources out here. And if someone can help you in your immediate thing, you can use those numbers. So don't be, I know it's a scary situation. The 800 number.
It's 1-800-800.
1-800-800.
556.
556. That's the domestic abuse one? Or is that the kid one? I'm saying that sounds like a number I say. But again, support is available without judgment. Encourage them to seek help when they're ready, because I told you that can be that's one of the most dangerous situations you can be in if you have a domestic violence situation or a controlling situation with a mate. And remember that leaving an abusive relationship is complex and sometimes dangerous. So we gotta, and if you see somebody going through that, you think they can do wellness checks. Call the police, get them a wellness check. And sometimes they don't know to call, you know what I'm saying, or they're scared to call. So you can help them out with that. Okay, here's the first one's for the children. 800 799 7233 for the National Domestic Violence Hotline. So make sure you use it if you need it, or if you see somebody that need it, call in for them. They can direct you on where to go from there. So, y'all, it's all, like I said, August is almost upon us. Next week is August. Hey, I feel like
you just said it's July.
Come out Saturday to Black Beach Day. Saturday at the beach.
What's going on this week? Yeah. Black Beach Day, Friday karaoke, Black Beach is Saturday. What else is going on? Something else is going on Saturday night. It's the Black Rodeo in South Bend. And then there's something else going on Saturday. Saturday. Total Threat Set Night on Franklin, Michigan City. I feel like I'm missing something, y'all. If I'm missing something, please let me know. Friday, Sunday. What's going on Sunday? Ain't nothing going on Sunday for me. Nothing going on Sunday for me. I think. Oh, we supposed to be we're gonna do Stacks brunch on Sunday. It'd be lit. Mm-hmm. If it don't rain, it's supposed to rain Sunday. Mm-hmm. Supposed to be hot, but it's supposed to rain. So if it stops raining, it's gonna be very muggy. Make sure y'all get outside. Also, y'all, in a couple weeks, it's a little under a week, y'all gotta be in attendance for the Red Flag Room, y'all. I done came up with some stuff. I was up last night working on some stuff, and y'all sure not to be disappointed because it's gonna be a time for sure. We got some nice vendors. We're trying to get the chicken man to come cook for us, which he should be anyway. But make sure y'all pop out. That's August 8th, 1703 Franklin Street, Michigan City. We're gonna have some entertainment. We're gonna have some door prizes. We're gonna have a good damn time. We got some people in there. All the panelists are, I don't want to say are characters in their own right. And I think they'll give y'all some good perspective. We've been getting a lot of questions. A lot of interesting questions. Some people, I've got anonymous questions that they want to ask and see. And we'll definitely be streaming that too. We'll stream the panelists. We ain't going to stream the whole event, but we're going to stream the panelists talking when it comes to the Q&A session. So right now, the tickets are 2 for 1. That's $10. It's $5 a ticket at this point. So get them before they run out, because once they're gone, they're gone. And you don't want to miss it. So bye.